Minto has done a great job recognizing that it needs to attract talent, develop that talent, and retain talent. It's made investments in employee training, the Minto Learning Center. It really works and caters to the development of people within the organization, and that really does make you feel like you belong in the organization.
I fundamentally believe that we have leaders at all levels in the organization. You don't have to have the title to be a leader. So we are looking at offering programs for individuals who are aspiring managers, just to get to know whether this is a path they want to pursue or not.
We started the program back in 2015, and immediately upon launch, it was a huge success. Employees really embraced it to a degree we had not anticipated. One of the parts of the program that I love the most is that it is predominantly peer-to-peer recognition, which is awesome. And in the 8 years since the program's been live, it has genuinely become ingrained in our culture.
One thing that we believe is that in this business, you have to be close to your peers, which means you have to have an office space that is conducive to that. These offices just give a vibe of creativity, but also with the main feature of being able to meet not only with your team, but other teams and interact, because that's really what makes a great community at the end of the day, and not just one individual person working on their own.
When I first came to Minto 8 years ago, they were doing engagement surveys and very much focused on the score. And it was, I think, seen at the time as an HR-owned activity. And what I'm really proud of is that we've evolved from it being an HR initiative into it's part of the business.
We've made changes to our benefits plan and what we offer as part of that package. That was a direct result of input we received from the verbatim comments on the survey.
We've introduced a wellness portal for Canada and the US. So on the wellness portals, we have all of the various benefits coverage that we have, our EAP programs, our LifeSpeak platform, and in addition to that, we're also doing training. Most recently, we offered mental health certification for our leaders. We've seen an increase in the number of employees accessing, therapists and that type of thing. So a few years ago, we increased our mental health coverage quite significantly.
A couple times a year, we try to have what we call a Get Connected session. So that's a session where we try and bring in all the employees. We'll do it in the office with some coffee, some drinks, and then we also have sessions not only for our employees from the sites, but also our trade partners as well. We try to bring everything together to make sure people have a broad understanding as to what we're trying to accomplish and how they fit into that big picture.
My hope is that we as an employer continue to be one that's seen by both our existing employees and people out on the street as the best place to work, and that we treat our people like we treat our family. We're one large family, and it's a great place to be where you feel like you're yourself and you can bring everything that you have to offer to the table and be respected and admired for what you have to offer.